Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bulletcat and we're having another sneaky little episode of Nourish for the Weird here. I sat down to record today and I'm pretty keen to keep playing Hi-Fi Rush, but I just really felt like playing Nourish for the Wicked. And they also did have a small patch a couple days ago, which I haven't tried. I haven't played it since that happened. So actually let's have a look at this. So it was a lot to do with the Crucible. It was actually called the Crucible hotfix 2, and so I'm not going to go through all of it, but there's like a reduction to this Insidious Leech Echo, which I think is the lifesteal one. Now you get just your maximum health gets reduced a lot, but that's actually still even still at 40%. That might like that Echo was, if it's the one I'm thinking of, was really fantastic and very powerful. So even at 40%, I think it might still be worth it. They this is the other big one here. Added loot. So add a chest to the Seneschal's whatever chamber, Limnus, that's the store, for added rewards in the Crucible. There was I saw a lot of this and I kind of had similar feelings of like before in the Crucible you would get a lot of items and so you could be able to generate a lot of money that way, but now with the new system you don't get nearly as many. So I think people brought this up as feedback and they heard it very quickly and changed it. So now you do get more. So I'm interested to see what that looks like and how much stuff you get. Improved Echo Knight's hit cooldown to prevent. So yeah, there's a couple other things. I also saw this one here. Staggering an enemy no longer breaks their poise. This prevents enemies from getting into interrupt loops or repeatedly getting staggered. This was happening to me with the Echo Knight. So I'm curious if this is going to affect that. But I certainly found with certain builds and when I was doing a certain amount of damage and but sometimes doing double damage with one of the Echoes, that I could just keep the Echo Knight in this constant like stagger loop, and it became just okay, just hit, and then use my rune attack a couple times, then hit, and it was just there was no challenge to it really. So I'm hoping that's going to affect it as well. There's a bunch of other stuff like audio stuff, VFX, bug stuff, so we're not going to run through all of that, but well, that's to say they've changed it a little bit. I'm interested to see the thing about the loot, and also as I said, I was just very much in the mood for playing some Nourish for the Wicked. So what we're going to do today is simply go through the Crucible again. So I've already done an episode. My last episode of Nourish for the Wicked was a run through the Crucible, so you could see a bit about my build and a bit what a run through the Crucible looks like. As I said, it has been a couple of days, so hopefully I won't be too rusty, but I might be a little bit. And so we'll just have to see how I do. The other thing as well is you can't really control the echoes. I'd love to actually be able to try and force that Insidious Leech Echo to see if it's the one I'm thinking of. But unlike something like Hades, you can't really edge the, or nudge the game to give you the kind of, well, in Hades, I guess, boons, but in this game, the echoes. You can't really control that. And you can obviously re-roll. Let's actually see what we're starting out with first. Okay, Frost Nova on taking damage. I might go for that one, just because it's really good. Enemies dealing 10 less I also might take, because in case I get that boon that increases, not boon, see, talking about Hades. I might get that echo that increases damage, but reduces health. So maybe it'll be worth me looking out for that and therefore getting echoes that are going to reduce enemy damage. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. We'll take it as it comes. But yeah, like I said, I've just loved Nourish for the Wicked so much, even in early access, and with these new changes and whatnot, I was excited to keep playing more. So I thought, you know, why not? Let's have a little extra episode today. Oopsie. And dodge. And take him out. Nice. That should be a lot of that. Okay, there's still one enemy. For those of you who don't know, if you are in the Crucible run... Oh, and it's actually disappeared now for some reason. But in the top right, where it says Echoes over there, and it has the number 1 there. As you kill enemies on the level, that bar kind of fills up, and once it gets fully yellow, that's, you've completed the level. So if there's a little bit missing, you've got an enemy or two still around, and it was showing up a second ago, but it's not now. Generally, if you are some distance away from them and not sure where the enemy is, a little skull will appear in the as a bit of HUD on your screen in the direction that the enemy is. So just something to look out for. Okay, I think I'm going to add this because why not? And that as well. Oh, yes. Okay, I want that one. Really good to get that early on because it's damage dealt increases by 2% up to 15 times after every kill. So that's 30% increase once I've hit 15 kills. And that should take me to the place where I can get that. Okay. Oh, this is the other thing as well, that one of the things that changed with this recent patch is you can stack these resurrection boons. I keep calling them that. Echoes. And so I never actually used them, to be honest. Well, I've picked up one or two during some of my run-throughs, but I've never actually had to use them, at least in the runs that I've picked them up. But maybe it was just that it seemed like, based on this update, that maybe only one would activate. But now, because there's different rarities, if you get the... See, there's the common one, revive after being killed by enemies with 25% of your health. This is with 75, but max health is reduced. So I think these stack now, and they just, like, as you die, they tick off. So if you're struggling with the Crucible and dying a couple times, those echoes might be worth investing in on any given run. Okay, let's get my damage surge back up. And I'm going to dodge this guy and go straight into this. Haha! Got him. Okay, nice. Let's see, what else can we get here that is useful? Maximum health increased by 15%. I'm going to do that. Ah, there we go. That's exactly what I was... That's why I took this weakening curse. Enemies deal 10% less. Because now I can get this damage increased by 50, but take 25% more damage. So I don't know if it works exactly like this, but in theory, enemies will only be doing 15% more damage now because I've got these two things kind of canceling each other out. So I'm really glad I took this because I'm definitely going to go for this. That increase of 50% damage, really nice. There's also a boon. It's one of the unique ones that gives you, I think, 100% extra damage. It's one of the gold ones. I think it's 100% extra damage when you're at full health. So if you can get that with the lifesteal echo, did I just call them boons again? Echoes. I'm getting so mixed up. But if you can get those two together, it's crazy because that extra damage is just, as you can imagine, pretty remarkable. Even just this 50% one, I say just, 50% is a lot. But if you think about like 50% plus this 30% that I'm going to get, it's an extra 80% damage right there, assuming it stacks directly like that. Okay, there we go. You see at the top of my screen, even though you can see the guy, there's a little skull above him, and you can see it now on the edge of my screen moving around. So just for anyone who hasn't noticed that, and you're kind of sometimes left with an enemy and not sure where he is, look out for that little skull. It'll show you where they are. And when you get close enough, it tends to disappear. So that's what I was trying to show you last time. Or in the last level. Oopsie. Not going to let him get attacks off. Ah, and we have enough for this. That's fantastic. I also never get this one. Removes all environmental effects. I find, and I don't want to say this too loud in case they make them a lot more dangerous, but I find the environmental effects not super dangerous. Like I mean, here we're going to have a few. You see those fire lines on the ground there. When you cross those, a firebolt shoots across. I can show you in case you haven't seen it picked it up on any of my videos or someone else's or in your own playthroughs. But when you cross these lines, fireballs shoot across it. So that's an environmental effect. There's a couple others. I don't find they do that much damage, and they're pretty easy to avoid. So using resources to buy an echo just to get rid of them kind of doesn't seem worth it to me. Okay, that was... Yeah, this extra 50% damage. Okay, come down, please. One of the other kind of bugs that they patched out was... This actually happened to me once. Oh my gosh, one hit there. Oh, there's another environmental effect as well. It's like a little trap on the ground. What was I saying? Yes. It happened to me once where, like, on one of the levels where you can fall down... Oh my gosh, I love this extra damage. On one of the levels, I guess like this one, you can fall down, but there's another one where... You can fall down in multiple places, and two of the enemies fell off but got caught on these little ledges, and so it literally made my run impossible because I couldn't get to them, which was very annoying. So they've added in the patch they added like increased kill collisions, so when enemies like if they fall off the edge, there's no chance of them getting stuck and ruining your run, supposedly. I'm actually going to go ahead and re-roll all of these. I don't want that. Stamina, nah. Okay, reroll. Ooh, also fantastic. There's Insidious Leech. Okay, we got it. We're getting a bunch of the ones that I really, really wanted. So, yeah, so there's the lifesteal. 15% of damage dealt, which is fantastic considering I'm doing eventually an extra 30 and an extra 50%. So 80% on top of what I do. And 15% of that is lifesteal, but I am reducing my health by 40%. So again, really good that I got this health increase. I have anticipated this a lot better than I thought I would. I also really want to get this chance to deal critical damage. And then on top of all of this, if I can get, there's a unique echo which doubles the chance of all like percentages. So this, I think, then becomes a 50% chance to deal critical damage, which on top of all my damage buffs would be crazy. However, let's see, 15% increased damage, 25%. So theoretically, that's 40% increased damage to me with a 40% reduction in health, minus 10% damage. So 30% extra damage, 40% less health. Well, in fact, 25% less health. It's a risky combo, but I'm going to go for it because I think I can get some of the other echoes which will increase my health and reduce damage. And I think it can even out very nicely. And especially given that Insidious Leech is a lifesteal echo, it really just adds, assuming you are good with your timings and dodging and all that kind of stuff and whatnot, and reading enemies' attacks, Insidious Leech is just incredible because you just dodge here and there, and then if you do get hit once or twice, you just get a couple hits off and you're back up to full health very quickly. So I kind of got distracted there a little bit because it looked like that guy took damage when he hit me. I want to test this now. I'm not going to do it with this guy because it was one of the like spinny guys, the knife guys. Okay, I'm going to get Insidious Leech. And that is going to be wonderful. Yeah, that guy down at the bottom. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Oh, of course. I forgot I have this Frost Nova. That's why he was getting damaged. Wow, that does a lot more damage than I thought it did, to be honest. The Frost Nova. Incredible. Like, I wouldn't have to even attack. I also really like, there's some really powerful echoes that give you increased, oh, there are some enemies, still an enemy above, it looks like, based on that little skull there. What did I miss? Oh, like all the way up at the top, okay. Yeah, there's some, if you get some echoes that increase your focus a lot, it can be really great, because you can just end up doing so many focus attacks, which is a lot of fun. Oh, how did I miss you? Little guy? Strange little guy. Okay, movement and attack speed I might get. Oof, should I get this one? I might be playing with fire a bit, but you know what? I've done this run so many times. I've completed all the projects for the center skull guy. So, may as well risk it, you know? Have a bit of fun. And see how much crazy damage I can do. Hello. Gonna dodge you again, and... there we go. I'm not gonna get it just yet. I'm gonna get my life back. Okay, let me get it now. I'm gonna go for it. And then I'm gonna re-roll just this one. Poise defense increase. Not really something I want. Ooh, yeah, this is a risky build, but we're going for it. This is gonna be fun. Alright, let's see these chests. We've got 2 chests, it looks like. So let's have a look-see. We do still get, as far as I know, all the chests at the end. So it's 2 of these normal chests, 2 bigger chests, and then the 1 major chest. So let's see what we get. Just a bit of money. We'll take it all. I mean, I'm not running out of money by any. I'm back up to 7.5 gold, and I've already spent so much on silver bars or ingots, and there's one free, which is nice. But now that I have the shop, and I think I showed you this before, but I can buy as many as I want from him. So if I wanted, I could get 194, which would be all my money, but I'm not going to do that because I've got enough in my chest at home, and I've upgraded everything. And I think I've exalted everything about, yeah, all my weapons, all my armor, all my rings, they're all exalted now. Which means my total armor, oh, that's another thing. I actually on Twitter I messaged the one of the main designers directly and just said, "Hey, I'm not seeing when I exalt my armor, you know, because it doesn't just increase your gems or magic effects or whatever, it also increases the base armor, but I didn't see that number reflected in my character sheet. Now I do. So 1475 armor. That's fantastic. That's huge. Um yeah, really, really good. But I've got everything exalted here. Got everything fully upgraded. So I didn't really have need to buy anything at this point. So I am steadily accruing more and more, a lot more money. The other thing as well is like because I used the sirloin, what is it? The sirloin platter recipe, which adds 45 health. That's also going to help me get my hit points a bit back up because normally my hit points are like 150 something. Now it's down to 100 because of that reduction. At least that extra 45 from the meal could bring it right back up. So let's dodge these guys. Oops, didn't dodge him there. At least I can just get my health straight back. Dodge that. Actually, I need this damage boost back. Oh, I did it twice. Whoops. Okay. Let's see who's around the corner here. Big guy. These guys can actually, if you let them really rampage, they can do a lot of damage for you if they get a bunch of hits off. I think I'm going to get this one just because I really like it. Damage doubled, but max health halved. That's 100% increased damage. Oh, that's tempting. But then my health will go down to 50, and if I take like 1 or 2 hits, I'm out. I'm going to keep it there, so I'm not going to reroll everything, but I'm going to reroll singles around it, which isn't very cost efficient, but you know. I want to keep it there in case I somehow get an echo that increases my health a lot. So let's open up my echoes, reroll this one. Enemies take 10% more elemental. Reroll that one. Focus increased by 50. I might actually get that one because it's a big increase to total focus, but the cost increases a little bit. Yeah, I think I might get that one. Now the question is, am I going to go for the full risky build with this cursed power? I don't know. That's man, oh man. Like I said, I've completed it so many times, there's not like much at stake, so I should probably just err on the side of, ooh, fun. That said, they do a lot of damage. Ow! Oh, I forgot they could do those attacks from afar. Good thing I have crazy lifesteal. Okay, final 2 guys, it looks like. Where are they? Oh my goodness, I didn't see his attack until it was too late. Oh, and I'm out. Well, that's, oh man, such a bummer. Okay, I'm going to run it again. That's a shame. That's what I get for being overly risky. So imagine if I'd gotten that other one as well, that double damage. But I'm so bummed now because I completely missed out on all those echoes. That's again one of those things I find very unfortunate about the kind of bottom of the screen thing. Ooh, elemental increased by 100% but take continuous damage. Ugh, nah, that's actually I'd be interested to see how fast the tick is. So maybe I'll take that because I'll be getting this fire damage. So why not? Yeah, that's one of my griefs with this game is like when a big or any sort of enemy attacks from the bottom of the screen, you can't see it coming. So that guy got like his triple hits off and I didn't even know they were coming really, but okay. Okay, guy. Life is hard enough already. Oops, didn't mean to jump off. And the thing is, I guess I've started this run now without any focus, unfortunately. I can't break his attack very easily. Wow, I am not doing great here. There we go. Okay. Let's get some health back. Turns out I am pretty rusty. That's okay. Okay, let's just dodge past this guy. Hit that backstab. What? Okay, get the damage increase. Ooh, it's hi. You killed me before. Okay, let's do this one, and then we're gonna save up for that. This is a really cool one as well, the instant death. It seems to like proc a lot more often than I'd expect. So maybe I'll actually pick that one as well and just see if we can witness that a couple times. Okay, I really want to get some of those. I want to get Insidious Leech again. I really didn't do it justice. I got too cocky. Okay, across we go to Mr. Wormy here. Okay, floor complete. Open up my echoes. Yeah, let's get it. Why not? Damage increased by 50%, but take 200% more damage. Oh, man. Wait, that makes no sense. So the purple one was damage increased by 50%, but take how much more damage? Far less than that. This seems like a completely stupid echo. What? I must be misunderstanding something, because how could you... why on earth would you want to take something that's the same damage increase, but far more damage received? That's wild. I feel like I must be misunderstanding something, but... maybe I'm not. Oh, I think that, yeah, that... the instant kill thing procced, but it was actually on the last hit, but that's why he kind of like burst into pieces, I think, if I remember it correctly. It doesn't help in the... it's only good for normal floors, because I don't think it can occur with the boss. I think we're just going to save up for that elemental damage. Hopefully it's not too fast to tick, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Oh, hi. Alright, we can get it now, so let's have a look. How fast does our health go down? Not too fast. Let's see, our current health is 147. Oh, but I actually have a life regen somewhere, right? Where do I have that? It's on my gloves. Where was it? What am I thought I had... oh, it's on my... yes, it's on my new gloves. Yeah, health regen. There we go. So it looks like it's cancelling it out, because if you look at my HP up there, it ticks down. I mean, it doesn't totally cancel out. It's slowly going down, but actually, because of that health regen, that's fantastic. That's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, according to me at least. In my view. Okay, I'm definitely not taking that. That feels just ridiculous. I'm going to reroll all of them. Alright, healing effects increase. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't think I want that. Maybe I'll get that. We'll see. That's really, really fantastic. If you've got an item with health regen on it, that means you can take that unique echo without being too worried about it. And it means they take a whole lot extra elemental damage, which is really nice. Oh, Insidious Leech, I miss you already. I wasted you. Like a fool. An arrogant fool. Oh, that attack always annoys me because it can really knock you off edges as well. Alright, am I gonna... I may as well sort of get that. Yeah, it's back! Yes, okay, we've gotten a second chance. Hopefully I don't mess it up this time. Oh, so close. I just need 3 more. Okay, health reduced by 40%. That's dangerous, but we get the extra health there. We're gonna re-roll all of them. Okay, let's see. Focusing. That was the one I was kind of interested in maybe trying. as well. Okay, Insidious Leech, do your thing. Get us some health back. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Assuming you're not a dum-dum like me and take unnecessary hits. Let's see what my health is now. 100. Where's my max health again? Oh, right. It would have been the same because we've got the same 2 echoes that we had last time. Okay, oh! I'm a fool! Last time I missed out on that 3rd chest. Okay, so it turns out, unless it is just kind of randomized, I don't think so. It seems like you get 3 chests. I just missed that on my first time. Okay, I don't need anything from you, buddy. So I'm going to keep going. Of course, Insidious Leech is based off your damage, so it does really help if you can get some damage increase boons. Boons, I did it again. Echoes, my apologies. The wicked developers. I love Hades, fantastic game, but this isn't Hades, and so I should stop saying boons. Ugh. Come on. I'm not going to do the same thing, am I? No, I survived that one. Okay, let's... Ooh, they go a lot further than I actually realized. Let's focus up. I really do need to try get some echoes that increase my health back up, because as we've seen... Oh, there we go. Got that instant kill. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why not? It's fun. Look at all that focus. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, where do we have our last enemy? Ah, there we go. Hello, friend. Excellent. Okay, what are we at for echoes again? Oh yeah, the 2 additional. The problem with this one as well is sometimes you can get ones that really hamper you, because obviously the purple echoes have negative effects, as we've seen. So it could be one that doesn't really add to your build and then hampers you a lot as well. I really should just blink past him. Oh, look at that insta kill. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Is that a damage increase? Oh, enemies explode on death. Healing effects increased by 20%. I should probably get this one as well, extra elemental damage, because I've got the unique version. Hi there. Yeah, you're not getting me this time, buddy. Gonna increase that. Reroll. Oh, nope. I'm gonna increase that for sure. And get that. Yes. This is all good stuff. I will say it is kind of annoying that there's a there is an audio for the tick damage, just because it's like that. Duh. Yeah, just because it's continually occurring. So I know you want kind of player feedback, so then the fact that your player knows what's happening. But it's kind of annoying. A little bit. Still not enough to get that one. Jump across and dodge. Haha. Okay, let's definitely get this. I'm curious also if where's Insidious Leech? 15% of damage dealt. Is that physical or does that include elemental? Because it just says of damage dealt, so is it all damage you're dealing? I hope so, because that means all this extra elemental damage is incredibly beneficial for lifesteal as well. All right, come with me. You can't attack in the water, unfortunately, so you got to lead them to a point you can attack them. All right, and I found with this water area, you can kind of run around this edge to get to this guy a bit quicker. Not have to worry about swimming. Any things I want? Oh, the kill streak, it's back. What floor are we on? We're floor 8, so realistically, we won't get it fully. But we'll get it a couple times, so it's worth getting the... Yeah, it's worth getting the extra damage, you know? Especially because we're doing Insidious Leech. So yeah, that's 3 That's 6% extra damage right there. And let's make that 8%. Okay, lots of stuff. 2 additional ones? Why not? What is this? What are these? Healing effects increased by 40% and weight of all equipment useless. But there it is. Max health increased by 25. Definitely want that. Okay, we need to get 45 when we're onto the last floor before the boss. So I'm really hoping there's going to be enough enemies here to do that. Okay, let's get my damage thing increased again. I've forgotten that we actually have so much focus now. That bar is huge. Okay, hey guy, come at me. Oh, where did you come from? What? Where did that guy appear from? Sneaky fella. It would be great if I could also get an echo that increases my focus gain, given that it costs so much now. Oh, there it is. There it is. Extra health. Doubles damage dealt by enemies exploding. Nah, it's unfortunately not very useful for me right now, because I'm about to face the boss. I will say, because of the reduction in my... Where's that? Yeah, this 40% reduction in equipment. I am now in the fast weight class, so I do get the much quicker dodges. I just feel like with how I've gotten used to my build, that doesn't make much of a difference. It is nice. I'll take it, you know? Alright. Let's get the last... Ooh, this damage is huge. Okay. Well, we still have an enemy up here, I think. Yep. Be gone. Alright, we've got 74, so we can't do a reroll of all of them. I'm gonna just reroll this one. Rune attacks cost 10% but deal 20% more damage. You know what? It might be fun to do that. This is useless. This is meh. That's the only one. So now they do cost a lot, but they do a ton of extra damage. Alright. This is what we're going to do. We are going to immediately increase our max health. We're going to get our damage boost going, which... Wow, that costs so much now. Let's see, how much health do we have now? 160. Yeah, that is good. That's manageable. Well, I say that now, but watch me get absolutely manhandled by this guy. Oopsie. Interestingly enough, like I'm actually so used to my normal dodge that this one is kind of throwing me off a little, because my timing of it is not, I'm not used to it, so I'm waiting longer than I should. So in some ways it's not helpful at all to get, at least for me, maybe it's just because I can't adjust quickly enough. Okay. Remember to always get out of the way of this this attack if you can, and get them on the outskirts, just because they linger there for so long. It's always annoying when he charges into them. Okay, bro. Come on. It's interesting. It looked like the first attack of those just kind of disappeared. Wait, where am I? Oh, I got carried along there in his wake. Let's get him stunned. Very good. Alright, let's get you down and get you into the second phase, shall we? There we go. Okay, I'm intrigued to see how this goes with the new... with the boons that I'm using. get him stunned. Nice. I will say this extra cost to rune attacks is quite substantial, so it's... I'd probably say only get that echo if you're able to get the echo that increases focus gain. What I should just do is drink one of my potions. Oh, we're already at death phase, are we? Chasing him back into his... Oh no! Okay, managed to dodge all of them. Oops, didn't time that properly. The other nice thing about Insidious Leech, if you're not assuming you're actually using it properly, is you don't really have to use healing items. Oopsie. Because your health comes back so quickly. Oh no. As soon as I said that. Oh. Okay, looks like we aren't getting a completion for today, but we did get to see the extra stuff, so that's nice. I didn't, obviously, because I didn't complete it, I didn't get to see if the final room changes, but I didn't see anything in the patch notes that said it changes, so that's a pity that I didn't manage to get through, but I was just getting a bit cocky. As I said, like, I actually really got thrown off with the new dodge. Like, I'm so used to the timing of this roll that the faster dodge actually was throwing me off. Like, I wasn't timing it properly, and that's why I got hit by that really dangerous attack, which I've highlighted before. Like, that really is his most powerful attack in that form. Like, he gets the 3 hits off, they do big damage, and it gets plague on you, and it ticks really quickly. So that's why I died there. That plus the extra focus cost, yeah, I got a bit too arrogant with all of that, a bit too trigger happy, and got too many things there. I shouldn't have. Like, again, I think on reflection, now that I've tried those echoes out a bit more, that would work really well if you get there's a couple echoes that can reduce the focus cost as well as increase your focus gain. If you did that, it would actually be freaking phenomenal, because you'd have so much focus and do so much damage with your focus attack, with your rune attacks. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be today. But hey, we got to see some more Nerves for the Wicked, and that's always a lot of fun. I absolutely love playing this game, and I hope you enjoy watching it. It seems like the recent videos have you've enjoyed those a lot more, so I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a like. And you know, I didn't manage to finish the run this time, sorry about that, but maybe you can give a like for my suffering. But yeah, also subscribe to the channel. Likes and subscribes, they, you know, as much as we here on YouTube will keep asking you for those, it's because they, you know, they really do help with the algorithm. It can be a merciless mistress, so yeah, those things really help. And of course, commenting as well. Any sort of engagement, whether it's likes, comments, subscriptions, all those things really just help us. And aside from that, as I've said before, if you comment, it'd be great, because I'd love to just respond to you, get to know some of you, and connect with you in that small way. But as always, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode, which will probably be back to Hi-Fi Rush. But yeah, we'll see you then.